Hello. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hello. So, this will probably be a quick one because I do have stuff to do today, but I'm just continuing to do this because I think it might help me become more well spoken. Last time I watched the video back and I could just see, or not see, but I could hear all the pauses and all the times. Oh my god. No. All the times I said the word like. Take a shot every time I say the word like, and you'll probably die. So I'm trying to sort of intentionally listen to myself again, see how I talk. What happened? Oh, my antivirus is sending me messages. Oh my god. Okay. Um, because I feel like it's just an important skill and it's one I'm seriously lacking. I don't talk uninterrupted for a while very much. Usually I just respond to people. I don't hold the conversations well. And this isn't me being like self deprecating. I'm just trying to be real and honest. Which is why I want to. I'm gonna steal your bed. I'm sorry. Which is why I want to record myself and just talk for a minute. The other thing is that I mentioned before I journal a lot, which is nice. I like doing that. I don't want to stop doing that, but at some point it's like I journal every day and it almost starts to become meaningless because of the sheer amount that I've done it. Um so I want to um do another form of that basically. And that's why I'm going to start doing audio journaling, which is full of drawbacks because every time I'm about to start recording, I'm very paranoid that someone's going to hear me. So I only do it when the house is empty because I do live with my parents. Um, and that's that. I don't know. But yeah, I talked about my job interview last time. It went very well, as I said. I have high hopes. And he did say at the end of the interview, I don't think I mentioned this in the last recording, but he did say that he wanted to get my foot in the door at the library. So I'm very happy. That's a good like prospect that I'm looking forward to because I think um I mean I don't know if you know there's like a meme that says what's your dream job? I do not dream of work. And I used to be kind of like that, and I still am, but I don't trust myself anymore. I feel like I need something to anchor me in the passage of time because I've really wasted the past couple months. And I feel like I let myself down a little bit because there's so much stuff I want to do creatively, especially that I just didn't really work on. Even though I had all this free time, I kind of I'd feel like I don't even know what I did with that time. Um, and I'm not happy with myself because normally I think of myself as somewhat driven, at least creatively, maybe not academically, but and I thought I would be drawing more or writing more, working on stories and stuff, but that didn't happen that much. It did some, but I think about the time that has passed since I stopped being in school, That was in December, and now we're in the end of February, so it's been 2 months, 3 months. Oops. Sorry, I'm just running around right now. And I expected to have done more, to be honest. I don't know. I have like paralysis around writing, I think, because I am going up for a writing prize soon. And I don't know, it's a lot of pressure because it's a very high paying prize. And I'm kind of lucky because I am what's the word? I'm in a fairly small pool that can be that can apply. So my chances are not horrible, but I don't know. I'm afraid to get my hopes up, basically. Because even in a small pool, I know there's people that are working harder than me and maybe more talented than me and who deserve it more, or who can just put together a better writing portfolio for the prize. Which is kind of a defeatist way of looking at it. I don't really want to look at it that way. I want to put my best foot forward, because even if I don't make a winning portfolio, at least it's a good motivator to have written some of my best work and to have compiled it. But ooh, that's cool. Okay. I'm just very afraid of getting my hopes up, and because I've almost accepted that I'm not going to win, I don't even really feel motivated to try. Which is not something I'm proud of. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do, though. I've tried to reason with myself and say, you need to do your best so that you don't regret looking back on that. I don't know. Maybe I'm lazy. I never used to think of myself as lazy, but I've let myself down, I think, in the last couple of months. And then it's not just with the writing, it's also, I usually like to draw a lot, and I've barely done that. I don't know what happened. I thought I would put aside some of my creative stuff, my creative ambitions, while I was in school so that I could focus on school. And I just feel like it backfired, and now I just feel lost, because it's hard to pick up where I left off when I left off so long ago. There's one project that I've been doing since I was like 15 or 16 that doesn't go anywhere really, because, okay, I want to draw a comic, but my art has improved, which is good. The only thing is that every time my art improves, I don't want to keep going with old comic chapters, because they just aren't really up to like the standard anymore. So I keep starting over. But while I was in school, I wasn't even going through that process of restarting and trying and restarting. I just kind of gave up. And my plan was to pick up that project and every project again when I was done with school. Um, but I think about trying to restart the project, all of the projects that I've um, sort of left behind, and I don't even know where to start anymore. I feel kind of lost, and it depresses me because that used to be so important to me, and it still is. I just don't. I don't know. My identity as a artist, I guess, is also something I left behind. I don't really feel like I can just pick up a project. There's no map in this? That's crazy. I didn't even know that could happen. Um, yeah, I just expected to finish school and write and work on my stories and work on my comic and sort of lock in, but that hasn't happened. I just feel lost more than anything. And that, I don't know. I still have time. It's only been a couple of months. Um, Maybe I can wake up and start working hard soon. But I don't know. It's also just I don't really know what I want sometimes. It's not like I've been doing absolutely nothing. I've been reading, applying for jobs, obviously. I've I've been in touch with my friends that I almost fell out of touch with before. Whoa. No, no, no. 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 I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I don't know. I guess every time I even try to do something creative, I feel let down by myself too. I I don't know. Normally I think part of the problem is the time constraint of this prize I'm trying to win. Normally, um, when I draw or write, it's just for the hell of it. And I'm not in a hurry to improve. I just am kind of happy if I improve a little bit. But now, if I don't feel like I'm improving rapidly, I'm just like, what is the point? Because I'm gonna lose. Um, which it's not a good mindset. I don't know what to. I'm not sure how to change my mind because I try to think about it, uh, sort of objectively, and think, if I don't win, at least I will have done put forth some of my best work. And there's no downside to trying. The worst thing that happens is I improve a lot and I collect some of my best writing. And that's a good thing, obviously. But I don't know. I think I'm having trouble feeling rewarded by things that used to be really exciting to me. And I feel like it might be because of school, just being burnt out. Um, but I don't know. If you have any advice, let me know. I don't. I don't know. Oh no. I think I'm just tired. Or I don't know. Writing is fun to me, but I think I'm genuinely burnt out because I took a class in my last semester that was we were supposed to write a novella, which is like a mini novel, and I did so bad. I just couldn't keep up. Um, which I don't know how all of my classmates just did it. Um, not like no sweat. Obviously, it was a lot of effort for anyone. But I don't know. That class really kicked my ass. I wanted to I cared about what I was writing too. I wanted to make something good, but it was kind of just too much for me. I couldn't write that much in one semester. Um, I learned a lot though. It was worth it, but now when I try to write, I just feel so tired. It makes me ask like, is this even what I want out of my life? Which the answer is yes. I always wanted to be a creative person. I feel like I'm never going to stop being creative, but something is in my way lately. Maybe it's just like I'm in a rut because I'm sort of idle. I don't know though. Maybe. Uh-oh. What was that? What happened? Oh my god. Do not come over here, bro. No. I don't know. I'm going off about all of this without throwing out any solutions. I would say I probably just need to force myself more to start. That's another thing I struggle with is just making myself do things. Even sometimes things I want to do end up being hard. for me to make myself get going on. I don't know why. I like writing, but I can't do it lately. I like drawing, but I don't want to lately. I guess I don't like it then, do I? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's all just because I'm in some kind of rut, or if I need to rethink what's fun to me and what I want to do. I don't want to give up, though. I don't think rethinking your goals is the same as giving up, but I've always wanted to draw a comic, and I still do. I don't know, I've just gotten a little lost. I have cool now. I'm gonna go back to that pyramid. Okay. I think I've said what I wanted to. I think the answer is just that I'm in a rut. Normally when I feel like this, I just like would wait it out, but it's been so long. It's been so long, and also it's been so long, and also I don't have time to wait it out because I don't know, I want to go for this award, but I don't know. I guess I'll update eventually. And we'll see. Maybe talking it out will help me think about what I'm doing. Think about how I can do better in the future. I don't know. Okay, I think I actually blocked everything off this time. Did I? I don't know. Let me see. Yes. Okay, this time I'm actually fine. Okay. Goodbye.